to another episode of Tea Time with Mr. D. I am Mr. Denniston, not sitting at my desk because Sophia is here at the desk for some reason. Why are you at my desk?
Because, well, I thought I was doing the intro because you said I could do the intro when I asked.
I said you could be in here, but then you took over the desk.
Okay, well, it's a nice desk.
Also, I love the fact that in the studio, everybody's eating chicken nuggets and stuff from Chick-fil-A. Once you come...
Mom. You're amazing.
Yeah, so thank you, James' mom. All right, nobody decided to get me any Chick-fil-A.
I kind of forgot about you. Sorry.
It's called Tea Time with Mr. D. Also, where did the whole Chick-fil-A thing end up happening? Like, why do y'all have Chick-fil-A? Was it just, hey, we're recording this thing, let's all get Chick-fil-A?
No, just because Chick-fil-A. It's good.
Okay, fantastic. I swear, if there are any crumbs or ants on my desk, we're gonna have a problem. So, who's in the studio right now?
Let's see. We've got Jaden somewhere over there. Yeah, Rena, Verity, and Alexander.
Yeah.
Hess.
Great.
Alexander, James Walter, Hess.
Okay, you don't need to start doing full names,
Sorry.
even though he's your brother.
Jaden, Eugene, McAllister.
Yeah. Well, today we've got a great guest, or guests. Yeah, plural. Here today.
Yes.
I don't like this seat. It's
Why?
not fun. It's not fun.
Well, you're gonna have to share it with two other people, so sorry.
I know. We're it's gonna be fun. We've got multiple guests here today.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Crist, and Mr. Sprouse.
That's wild.
Both of them are band teachers here at Northside.
They are.
I'm a choir teacher. We share an office. You and Verity raid the office every day.
I wouldn't say every day. Maybe like 3 times a week.
It's every day. It's every day. Actually, do you want to tell?
Can I actually? Well, actually, I'll wait for them.
Well, no. You should tell them what the nice present that you got.
The present?
You got us. Yeah. So
From
Sophia.
my mom?
Well, okay. I'll tell.
No offense.
No.
You guys are great, but like.
No. So Sophia's mom was very nice and got Mr. Crist, Mr. Sprouse, and I a nice card and everything, and then also big old box of chocolates. All right. And I was like, oh, that's fantastic. Then I go into my office, and Sophia herself decided to get me a present. What was that present, Sophia?
I got him a donut box.
You got what?
A donut box.
Yeah, a donut box. Okay. Was there anything in the donut box?
Well, maybe not. I thought you would like the box. It's a really nice box.
Who wants the box? Who would just like the box? That's not a thing. Look, I got you a present. Yes, now you're running into things.
No,
this whole thing. This is not going to go well.
No, it's fine.
So, anyways, really nice of Sophia's mom, parents, to get us that, and then lo and behold, Sophia gives us just a box with no donuts in it.
You.
What?
It was just for you.
Oh, it's just for me. Even better. Even better. That was so kind. All right, so this has been a fun intro. Is this everything you hoped and dreamed it would be?
Everything. Who's the ketchup lover?
Who's the ketchup? I don't. You have to.
Okay, no. Move to my camera. Move to my camera.
Okay.
So, while I have rated is not the best word.
Yeah, it's the best word.
Okay. So I've gone in their office before, explored. They have a nice fridge, right? So when you open the fridge, there's like 5 things of ketchup. And I don't mean the little like dippy ones you get from like Chick-fil-A, right? I mean when you get like the whole bottle of ketchup from like the store, there's like 5 or 6 of them at least in the thing. And it's like, there's no way, like I love ketchup, but like.
You'll have to ask Mr. Crist about that because I think he got a deal on ketchup or something.
So he can put it in the office, not at his house?
I think that's how much ketchup he has. I think he's got an abundance of ketchup that made its way to the office.
We do that with Taco Bell sauce, so it's not that.
Okay, see, everybody's got their thing. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome to Tea Time with Mr. D, our band teachers, Mr. Sprouse, Mr. Crist. It's going to be a great time. Sophia, thank you so much for helping us out today.
I'm helping you out more.
I know, I'm just saying thank you
for
helping.
Don't worry.
I'm just trying to be nice and say, okay, back to my camera. Go away. Bring Sophia out of there. So let's go ahead and bring them in, and this will be a fun Valentine's Day episode. It's the weirdest laugh ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something. So I was like looking through responses this morning, or your wife's. So basically, I have some things that his wife said about him.
Yes, yeah.
So basically, these things his wife said are really funny.
I
love your wife so much. She is amazing. This like made me laugh out loud.
This doesn't make it in the video.
It's great.
Okay. Does not. So.
Yeah, it does.
All right, and I have my 2 coworkers. That's what you guys are. The people that I see every single day in the office. Thom and Chase. Mr. Crist and Mr. Sprouse. So it's great to be here with you guys. How are you guys doing today?
Great. Fantastic.
Yeah. So Chase, you've been here longer than Mr. Chris. So I'm going to ask you, what do you do here?
I annoy you with ducks, primarily.
Other than that.
Oh, other than that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I teach band the first 3 periods of the day with Mr. Crist, and then I head over to Southside in the afternoon to teach 3 periods of general music.
So you go over to the South Side. To
The
teach
South
general
Sides,
music.
yes.
Great.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Chris here, you're new to us, although not so new. You've spent a semester with us, but what do you do here?
I just annoy you in general without ducks.
Great. This
Yeah.
is
So 3 periods of band with Mr. Sprouse and 3 periods of general music. And in the between that, we have some good team time moments where I can just annoy you relentlessly.
yes, we do have some good team time moments where we do get to have lunch together sometimes.
We do.
So
Sometimes.
We do.
Sometimes you're even with us. So
Yeah.
Chase, you've been here for how many years here at Northside?
This is my 3rd year here at Northside.
Great. But then you guys both have been teaching way longer than I have. Chase, what year is this for you of teaching?
This is year number 10.
You're number 10, and Thom?
Same for me. We graduated the same year.
Oh, okay. From
yeah.
Ball State, right?
That's
Chirp,
right.
chirp.
Chirp, chirp.
So you guys knew each other in Ball State?
Absolutely.
What? So like, were you were in the same grade, or were you in different?
We graduated the same year. Yeah.
It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's weird.
Yeah. So when did you guys first remember meeting each other? Were you guys friends over there in Ball
Yeah.
State?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Probably
remember?
like one of our tech classes, like brass tech.
It was probably brass tech.
Yeah.
We were playing brass
I was
instruments together.
fumbling a trumpet. And
Okay. So
Fumbling
for
how
all
to
the
play
people
trombone.
now that don't trust you as band directors, what is brass tech?
Okay. So brass tech is where you learn how to play brass instruments, also where you learn how to teach how to play brass instruments. So I am a brass person. I play trombone and baritone. Mr. Crist is not. So
Yep.
for me, this is like a giant review class where I just have to skate by and have fun. But then I also get to watch Mr. Crist try to learn how to play the trumpet, and it's so much fun.
And I returned the favor in a percussion tech
Yeah,
class.
percussion tech class was not nearly as fun for me. That's a hard class.
But that was fun for you,
That's
right?
a cakewalk.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because you're a percussionist. Yeah, I remember the tech classes, and I remember not being good at any of them, even though I'm a brass player. But I especially remember the one percussionist in our class over Anderson, Kaka. The one person who was percussionist was like a jerk in there. Because we'd be trying to do, paradiddle diddle or whatever it was. Is that even a thing that I do?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Continue.
perfect.
Yep.
Paradiddle diddle. All right, and I'm over there and I'm para when I'm supposed to be diddling, and he's like, ha, look at that. So, I don't know. But that's great. Hey, one of the questions we ask every time is, what were you like in middle school? I'm going to start with Chase because you're on the end there. What were you like in middle school, and what was the middle school experience like for you?
Okay, middle school's, I mean, I'm jokingly tell kids middle school's like the worst time in anybody's life. I was not a cool kid because, being a band when we were kids was not a cool thing to do. It is more cool now, but it is what it is. Didn't really talk a whole lot. I loved to be in band, and that was about it. Yeah, kind of kept to myself a lot.
And then, Thom, what were you like during middle school?
Very shy, quiet, awkward. I did play some sports. I played baseball and soccer pretty much up through high school, or up to high school, I guess you could say. Still involved in band at that point in time. Just kind of shy and awkward.
Yeah. And your kids do sports now too?
Yes, I
Do
have
they get
one.
that from you? Is that?
Sure. No, my wife is much more athletic than I am.
That's right. So, Thom, first year at Northside, what's been the overall vibe of it? Is that what the kids say? Vibe?
The vibes.
Why are you
giving?
asking us?
What's
We're
it
older than
giving?
you are.
I don't know, Grandpa. What's been the overall feeling? Like, has it been a good experience, positive experience for you?
Well, Sonny boy.
Please tell me, Pops. Please.
Pops.
No, it's been great. I've really enjoyed it being here. Everyone's been really welcoming. I am stuck sharing an office with a couple goofballs, but no, we get along really, really well. And the kids have been great. They've been very welcoming since day one, and we've just kind of been hitting the ground running with everything. I mean, it's already been a great program over the years, and I've just kind of tried to continue that success with them.
All right, as you guys know, it is our Valentine's Day episode. That's why this episode's a little bit off the rails. And I thought, who better than to have The Office in here for Valentine's Day?
Oh, boy.
Because we we have a good time. I definitely feel like I gained 2 brothers this year, and we definitely have a working relationship. I think it's fair to say that.
Okay.
I do have to ask this. we've got different things. I think everybody plays a role in the office. I think the first question is, who's the one that cleans the office the most? Who's the person that tidies things up? So, who would you say?
Yeah, probably
This
me.
guy.
I would agree too.
Yeah,
I would agree too.
I'm a little OCD about that.
Yeah. So
Seen his desk?
yes, I've seen. We talked about this the other day. What do
Yeah.
you think? What do you do every single day?
So part of my interview, I was asked a question about just procedures for the day and stuff, and I make a really clear point whenever I finish the day or the work day. I try to clear my desk as much as possible because I don't want future me walking in and getting mad at past me for jobs that were not done when past me was in charge. Future me gets pretty upset about that stuff. So it's better just to take care of that stuff before I leave during the day, and then have a fresh, clean slate on the next day.
Seems very responsible, Mr. Crist. I'm very proud.
How do you feel about that?
I think that's a very smart thing.
It's
Is
a great
that
thing.
something that you have implemented as well?
I haven't implemented it per
Oh,
se.
okay.
I'm a little too busy doing everybody's job.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. So, but I will when I learn to delegate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
Your peanut gallery is disagreeing with you.
I don't even want to hear from the peanut gallery.
Who's Mr. Ketchup? Because what?
Okay, she's been asking about this. So there's and we said in the intro here that Sophia has seen when she raids our office because you let that happen.
Yeah.
She has seen
Only your area.
yes,
Yeah.
and she has gone into our fridge and seen all this ketchup.
Oh,
What is that about?
That was not me.
Is that
I
you?
have no idea what the.
No, the ketchup did not just appear.
Yes, it did. It's
no,
been
it
there
did
for
not.
years.
No, it has not.
Yes,
it
it
has not been there for
has.
years.
Seeing
It
as
did not happen until you came here.
seeing as how it's going to expire in like 2 months.
Yeah, it's been here for a
been
long
there for a
time.
while.
You
You
just
can't tell me
never
we've had
opened the
ketchup.
fridge.
Okay, so here's my theory then, is that Mr. Cleanup over here, Mr. Felix, all right, decided to go.
Mr. Felix. Fix it. Felix.
Mr. Felix
There you
here,
go.
yeah, decided to go and organize the fridge because I was fine with how the fridge was. We found treasures. We found
Treasures?
We did. What did you find in the fridge in the fall?
Something that was going to
Oh,
crawl
it was-
away
it
from
was
us.
like-
Is
No, it was that lunchbox.
No. Well, it was the lunchbox. That's not a treasure. But no, the pie. You remember the pie?
Oh yeah, we found a pie.
Oh yeah.
We had pie.
had
we had
pie.
one
We did.
slice, and
Well,
then
just
we
the
threw
one.
away the rest.
Yeah, just
Yep.
the one slice.
Yep.
But so you seriously didn't bring this ketchup?
I seriously did not.
Did you
And
And
organize the ketchup?
I
to
did
be
not touch the
together?
ketchup whatsoever.
I didn't bring the ketchup.
The ketchup's been there.
The
I'm
ketchup.
telling you, it's
Are
been
you
there.
telling me that Mrs. Mazzell brought the ketchup?
Yeah, because she had a part. I assume.
Ask her.
She had a party, and then people brought ketchup, and then either that or she brought ketchup and then forgot that she bought ketchup.
Well, we still
and
have
bought
like
ketchup
fruit
again.
punch and stuff like that in there too.
Yeah, there was all that stuff from parties.
We have time. We have time.
We have time.
We're gonna figure out this ketchup thing.
We're gonna have
Right
a
I'm calling her
caller.
right now.
Are you
Right now.
seriously
We have a
doing
Right
caller.
now. Hello, Mrs. Mazzell.
Hello, sorry, I was in my my pantry area getting something down, and all of a sudden my phone started buzzing.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you during pantry time. But I'm actually in the studio right now with both Thom and Chris, or Thom and Chase.
Who am I?
And they're on my talk show right now. And we had a question for you.
Yes?
In the fridge, there's a bunch of ketchup. Did that come from you, or is this from even a band teacher from past, or is there?
Ketchup.
There's like 5
Packets?
tubs. No, not packets. They're like the tubs of like Heinz,
Squeeze, yeah.
the squeeze.
bottles.
No, not for me.
What?
Bum, bum, bum.
I don't think ketchup just appears. I don't remember seeing it till this
remember
year.
ketchup being in there.
See, I don't either.
No, I remember ketchup being in there.
Jay says he remembers it, but I don't remember it being in there. So
Oh. No, those little things like from Chick-fil-A.
no, it's
No,
the
like
squeeze bottles.
bottles
Like
of
it's the
Oh
squeeze.
no.
Yeah,
No,
see?
when I left, that fridge was almost empty.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was hoping I would be able to solve this on camera, but couldn't. So, do you want to say hi to Titan TV Land?
Hi, Titan TV Land.
All right. All right. Thank you for not helping with this mystery.
Yeah, well, yeah, random ketchup. Yeah, I have no idea, but it wasn't there when I left.
See, I agree. I agree. So we'll figure this out. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I gotta go.
So tell me.
Yes. Once I figure it out, I'll tell you. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not me.
I'm saying one thing has changed, and that is you being and we have Colts gloves. On top of
That's right. I forgot.
Now, I admit to that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's a pattern.
I will say that I admit to that one. But this feels a little bit like gotcha journalism there, Mr. Dennis. What if Sophia says that it was actually you?
Sophia, who do you
The
think?
gotcha has turned on to
the
you.
three people
I just
here.
feel like that would be something like weird that you would do. Like you would just like bring a bunch of ketchup to the school.
And then blame me
I
for
don't
it.
like ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the fridge comes with the ketchup.
No,
because
no
ketchup
fridge
is
comes
a-
with
That's
ketchup.
not how fridge
No,
works.
this is not Sweetwater. How you just got candy in the box. So, with it being Valentine's Day, we decided to play some games with Mr. Crist and Mr. Sprouse. All right, Mr. Crist,
Yes.
you seem way too
Way too what?
nervous. Way too
No,
nervous
I'm
about
great.
this.
I'm doing
So,
great.
It's Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And one of the things about tea time is I love letting the students see that we lived their lives too, somewhat.
Sure.
All right. So my question is this: with it being Valentine's Day, was there ever a time where, as a kid, all right, you maybe asked someone to be their Valentine, or gave a Valentine to someone, or something like that, or asked someone out, and it just didn't go as planned? Is there?
So I would say, especially through middle school, I was way too shy and uncomfortable and awkward to ask anyone out, really. This whole idea of relationships and boyfriends and girlfriends and things in middle school was not my life.
Not surprised.
Fantastic.
Was that Rena?
I don't know, but we're gonna keep going.
Yes, that was Rena.
Of course it was. So anyway, I honestly, through middle school, really not a very exciting situation for Valentine's Day. Just kind of another holiday that you just move on from. I'm sorry, I'm so boring. I've always had girlfriends that I could just ask to dances or be a Valentine for me and everything, and it just worked out really well for me. I never had to worry about getting denied as far as that goes. I'm sorry to hurt your gotcha journalism here, but we're I did okay.
I'm sorry you had a perfect life. I apologize.
enjoyed my life. I really
great.
enjoyed it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, the game was going to be the fact of that you were going to tell us one, I was going to tell one, and they were going to rate which one was worse.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Crist,
Mr. Dennison.
you're also. Thanks for playing along, by the way.
Of course,
with
anytime.
A game that just fell flat.
Of
so
course.
made-
That's what I do. I
Might be
make
even worse
games
than my
fall
story.
flat.
But you're very busy this weekend.
Yes.
Actually, after this thing, you're rushing over to Central to do what? What's going on during this time?
So I'm the director of the first ever Muncie Central Indoor Percussion Ensemble, and we are going out on Saturday for our very first contest, and we'll be up against, I think, 8 or 9 various groups around Indiana, and we'll be seeing how well we do against them. We've been working on a kind of similar to a marching band show, just for percussion, for about 3 or 4 months now. Just a couple days a week and getting them ready and everything, and we're finally ready to show what it looks like on Saturday.
All right. And the show's called what again?
It's called Ether.
Ether. All
Yes.
right. So about space and stuff.
Yeah,
Space
just
between the
very
atmosphere.
mystical, very out there. Yeah,
Well, great.
definitely.
So, and your show's where?
Noblesville for this Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when this comes out, you have already done that, and so you can
Okay.
kind of breathe a little bit.
A little bit, and then we have another one in a couple weeks. But
Right. That's how
yeah,
the season goes. So,
exactly. Yeah.
well, I hope that goes well, and also I hope that you do, despite the craziness of this episode, come back for a one-on-one interview where we can discuss more things and find something that's embarrassing about your life.
I'd be happy to. There are plenty of embarrassing things about me. So
Oh, great, fantastic. We're going to do the awkward little handshake here.
Aw.
Each time. It
Yeah.
felt like a dead fish. All right.
Wow. Well,
I'm-
your hand was freezing cold, so it just made up for it.
Great. All right. Well, as Mr. Crist runs off and everything, we're actually going to come back here in a second, and Mr. Sprouse and I are about to play a little Valentine's Day game, and Sophia will be joining me here at the chair. So we'll be right back here in a second. All right.
Okay.
All right. Explain the story again.
Wait, we should restart everything. Okay. Let's get it.
The whole bit. Am I in the shot?
You need to get over
Yes,
just a
you're
little
in.
bit.
No, it's fine. I'm there.
Hey, buddy.
Give me.
Scooch on in here. That's a Spanish word of the day.
Snug as a bug.
You need to make
Bees in the pod.
Welcome back to Titan TV, Tea Time with Mr. T.
Oh, it is my show. Great.
I mean, Mr. P, I'm sorry. We're going to be doing a game with these two people here.
Oh, us. Okay.
Oh!
Oh,
So what you say? We're playing a game?
yeah, we're playing a game.
Why are we dressed differently?
Oh, that's a great,
We weren't in these
great
clothes a
question.
minute ago.
Somebody decided to, like, somehow something happened. We didn't have enough space, basically. So it stopped recording, or we deleted our recording for, like, half this game, right? So halfway through, it's just going to switch back to us, and we're going to be, like, yesterday
Regular,
us.
yeah, whatever.
Regular?
It'll be fine. It'll
Anyway,
be fine.
it's great,
We're just gonna play this
But
game.
now it's
Yeah.
yesterday because somebody can't figure this out.
All the shots. Can you get in the shot, by the way? Can you like
I'm in
come
the
over a
shot.
little bit
It's
more?
not.
There you go. There you
It's
go.
not
There
my
you
fault
go.
that
There you
this
go. No,
camera
there you
is
go.
not wide.
Hey,
camera.
just be better.
Yeah, come on.
Just be
Please
better, okay?
Keep talking with Sophia. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
This is a bad idea. All right, what's the game?
This game is I, being my amazing self, have emailed your wives questions
Okay,
about
great.
you guys,
Which I don't love.
and they answered them.
Don't love
I
that.
love your wife.
No, but
And
I
I'm
don't
sure your wife is
really-
amazing too, but I don't really
She
know.
is.
So yeah. Anyway, and they gave me answers, and now you're gonna guess what they said.
Okay.
So you emailed
about-
them questions.
I emailed them questions. They answered me. You're gonna guess what they said.
Super.
I got to give you, but okay. All right.
Yeah?
Their
Their
answers.
answer
Okay.
was-
Their answer was. You ready? First question. Get right into it.
Been
Yeah?
living
Sure.
for this, yeah.
Okay. First question is, when was the first time you met or talked to your wife?
This is the first one. We're
Yes.
starting with this question.
Yes.
Super. So
Yeah.
I was. We met in college. All right. Anderson University.
Caw.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
And there's this like composers recital, like
Oh my
students
God, it's
made.
just so weird.
Trip, trip.
Oh my goodness. Students made. I'm gonna keep this thing on the rails. Students made these compositions or whatever,
Focus.
and I was directing the
Yes.
thing. It was a directing opportunity. Her friend. More than a friend.
friend.
If you ask me, that's fine. Her friend was the one who wrote the thing. I'm gonna get in trouble. And she played violin or whatever. And then at the very end, she needed to hit like the vibra slap, like on the end of 3 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And that ends the whole piece. Well, we had rehearsals, and we get to like the day of the concert, and she's still not getting this. I mean, it'd be like we'd end the piece, and then 5 seconds later, she'd be like, and so hit it. Never talked to her before, never met her in my life.
You're gonna be sleeping on the couch tonight.
So I know,
like-
it's fine. She doesn't
Okay.
have to watch this. And then I feel like she's going to claim that I yelled at her. I don't remember yelling at her. I've never yelled in a rehearsal.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I just I gently said, "Hey,
Sure, gently.
could we make sure that we hit it on the end of 3 and not 30 years later?" So that's
There's-
when we first met and talked
If there's one way I've seen you in rehearsal, it's gently.
gently.
It says here it was at a rehearsal where you yelled at her from within the queue. Yelled is all caps. May I point out?
Okay, no.
Then a year
Wrong.
later, you were roommates with one of her friends, and that's when you officially started talking.
Friends.
Same friend.
Same friends.
Same friend?
Ooh.
Oh, you were roommates with him?
Yeah, not
Ooh.
by
This
choice.
is like
I didn't.
getting spicy.
This is no.
Like,
This is no. This
wow.
is another
Get the tea.
another day.
This
another
is like
story.
so you
Valentine's Day
married
2025.
her,
We'll
and she
we'll
like
go over this.
Okay, okay,
So,
okay.
it's-
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, you ready? Chase?
Sweating.
Sure.
It's hot in here.
It do be hot.
hot
Oh,
in
is
here.
it?
It's
I don't
almost
feel that hot,
oh boy.
I need to
personally.
turn off the air
What
conditioning
are you?
before we get sound.
No, it's
Go ahead, Chase. Answer
No,
it.
you don't.
I think she would have said we met at the previous school I taught at, which was Blue River Valley. I taught there for
Okay.
5 years. She was there the second year I was teaching there.
Okay.
We didn't talk to each other almost the entire time. It was only after I left that she started actually talking and messaging me, reaching out. It was very cordial, very hey, hi, and that was it.
Yeah, it says here when we worked together at another school.
Yep.
And you were annoying her because you made her class become obsessed with Rubik's Cubes.
did.
You still have Rubik's cubes
Yeah,
in the
I do.
office.
I do.
They don't even make sense. They're
Yeah, they do.
They're one color.
No, they're not. The black one?
Oh, the one you
It's
hold.
the
Yeah, the black one, the
It's
one
the-
color one.
It's the
That's
temperature
cool.
one. You
And
hold
then
it in
you,
your hands,
hold it,
you warm
and
it up, and
then
it shows the
you
colors.
I'm done.
This is-
No,
this is
if I had said anything about Rubik's Cube, you'd be like, no, you could ruin your Rubik's Cube. And
Yeah,
stuff,
I probably would've, but, like, it's-
Skippy over
okay.
here has one. He's like, oh, tell me more.
That's right.
Oh, it's amazing. All right.
I had to do lunch duty, and lunch duty sucks. So I would bring my Rubik's Cube to lunch, and I'd solve it over again. And I got all the kids obsessed with it, all of our class. And they would bring me the Rubik's Cubes on a Monday, hey, can you solve this for me? Like, yeah, I got that.
We both got a point. That's all that matters.
Okay. Next one is, what is your wife's favorite movie?
Okay, so our favorite movie.
It's like, we're getting serious here. Like,
No,
this
I'm
is
not
very,
saying we're getting serious.
You're like, okay, here we go.
Yo, relax.
Like, it's a big
Business.
story. Like, here we
Get
go.
there, swing it up
There we
there.
go.
There you
There
go.
we
Yep,
go.
you got it.
My leg's asleep.
Keep going.
Our favorite. This is a bad idea. Our favorite movie, or hers and I's favorite movie, is Toy Story. I believe her answer will be Toy Story, but I like with the caveat of like everybody knows Toy Story 2 is like one sequel that's actually better than the original.
True.
Is it? I don't
But
remember.
it's great.
Is it
It's
really?
great.
I don't
Fantastic.
remember.
It's pretty
Jessie is in there, which is her
Yes.
favorite character.
Yeah, the cowgirl.
And Buzz Lightyear is my favorite character, so it works out. But I feel like we always say that Toy Story is our favorite. It also came out the year that she was born, so
Wait,
feel
so
like
you're saying
Toy
Toy Story 2
Story
is
1.
better, but
Toy
you
Story 2
like
is
Toy
better,
Story more.
But I think we always say that Toy Story 1 is better or is favorite because it's the original.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm going with that. Toy Story.
That makes sense.
Ding ding.
Yeah, okay.
Ding,
1
ding.
point for this.
Can we get a close up on my face, please? Oh, can we do that sound effect?
No, we're not doing
that. Okay. You ready?
I take it I did not get the point.
No, you totally got the point.
I do?
No, I'm being
okay.
sarcastic.
What is it then?
It's Toy Story 2.
Oh,
Ratatouille.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2.
You know, the
Okay.
thing that I said it might be, but that's fine.
But you
Yeah,
stuck
but
with Toy
you
Story.
didn't choose it, so.
I did.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
committed. And
Okay.
Okay,
What
so
about
if I had to guess, because she doesn't do favorites at all, if I had to guess, I'd say it's Princess Diary 2. But I'm going to say that she does. I'm going to say that she doesn't have favorites. But if I had to, it's Toy Story 2 or Toy Story, Princess Diaries 2,
the best movie.
the best
Okay.
movie.
Princess Diaries 2. That's
Okay,
actually
here
my
we go.
favorite
Here we
movie.
go. Here we go. She did say she doesn't have one. So I don't know if that's a point
think
or a
that's a
half
point
point
for
or
us.
a what? Okay.
That, well, and it should be
Well,
said too that you've been married how many months?
But almost 3 months.
Almost 3 months.
Almost
great.
3.
It was 2. Yes.
And
when we
winning.
first started this thing. Great.
But miracles happen.
Yes, which is you gotta tell them about the wedding.
Okay. So the song we did for when we walked back down the aisle, okay?
Okay.
Like new bride in hand is Miracles Happen from Princess Diaries 2. Miracles happen once in a while. I have her in my hand. We're down the aisle. The song is playing. I'm pointing at Dennison going like this.
Jaden.
I'm so excited about it.
It was excited. I'm super excited about it.
Yes, yes.
Crying. I actually approved of the wedding then. I mean,
Because
I did
of
before
Princess
too, but
Diaries
that was
2.
Best wedding of all time.
Okay.
There's pictures of it. So we got
Oh yeah. I had
Have
one
you
of those on
seen
there.
the
I did the
movie?
picture.
Yeah,
I've seen
we'll put
Princess
the
Diaries.
picture.
I've
It
seen
is
the first
phenomenal.
one. I've not seen the second one.
It is a good movie.
Why are you?
You gotta fix that.
Okay.
You gotta fix that.
What is your wife's favorite TV show?
Oh, easy. How I Met Your Mother. 100%. How I Met Your Mother.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
I got her a blue French horn. Blue French horn on her ring.
Yes, it was.
Okay, 100%. See, there
Okay.
we go.
There you go.
You ready?
20 points for
Okay, I think I'm going
Or
to say Friends
one.
for mine. I'm pretty sure it's Friends.
No
Okay.
one told you that. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
We sing this whole time. Okay. Yeah, she said Friends and Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, she does like
Grace.
Grace. Oh, Grace. Of course it's
Grey's
Grace.
Anatomy.
Do you love
Okay.
it?
Gotta hang out. I'm done with this.
Okay. Next one is, what's your wife's favorite TV song?
It's supposed to be song.
Yeah.
It's song. Is it song or is it artist? You want to say
It's
artist? or-
either. Depends
Is it-
on
it's
the
probably gonna be
person.
the
Yeah,
same.
this is going to be the same.
All right, you want
There's
to say
no
on
way. Yeah,
same time?
ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Taylor Swift.
Okay. Is that your final answer for both of you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift. I can tell you
because
the
I don't
song.
think she could pick a
Okay,
favorite. I
okay.
think she
So
could pick
Taylor
an
Swift
artist.
is yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to say the song?
Dennison, yes, there's a song.
Okay, it's the poetry one, the Juliet thing, the
Juliet wants to be alone, I'll be the princess, you be the princess. It's a love story.
Love story. That's what it is. Love story. Love story. Yes.
Yes,
Ding ding.
yes.
Ah. Oh man. Okay. It
You're
was
all right.
funny, but-
Injury.
But it was all fine. It's all fine for T Swift.
Like,
T Swift.
The love story, baby, just say yes. T's ready.
when did your wife know they were in love?
When did they know?
Not when
what I
you
said.
knew, when they knew.
When they. Okay.
That's an impossible
You're
question.
acting like I'm
Well,
supposed
you have
to
to
understand.
guess.
Well, I
Somebody's
get
hard-
that, but like it's
Well,
really
yeah.
hard to answer.
Oh,
Well, I'm sorry.
mine had to be. She was sick. I took care of her when she was sick, which a lot of people
Okay.
know I'm like a little bit of a germaphobe. Don't like dealing with germs that aren't mine, and nor mine, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's
Germs
yours
just
all
out
in
there.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
germs. Which I don't ask for much. That's fine. But I took care of her. We were like, it was like at college, and we were on winter break, and that's when I think she knew.
She says Christmas break of 2016, your first Christmas where we stayed at college a few extra days.
Yes, 100%. That's it. Point for Dinston. Enough said.
Okay.
Enough said.
Um,
Okay, so okay, when she would have guessed, I'm gonna guess it's almost immediately after our first date, because I couldn't get her to go on a date with me. So she was interested first. She initiated the contact first, and then as soon as I reciprocated interest, she was no longer interested. She's like, "Nope, pulling back. Don't want to do this. Nope, 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 nope." Couldn't get her to go on a date with me. Abort mission. Couldn't get her to go on a date with me. So I convinced her, "Hey, we're not going on a date. We're just gonna go get dinner and go to a movie. We're just hanging out." And then during the movie, I just reached out and grabbed her hand for almost the entire movie. I know. And then
can we get a little like sad puppy?
Riz.
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 W Riz. W.
So then we didn't want to go home, so we just drove around and talked and just
Okay.
talked while driving. And then I took her home and give her a kiss goodnight and went on my way. And then
Rizzler of Oz.
Rizzler of Oz. And I think it was either that night or within a few days of that moment of that date. Not a date. It's not a date.
Not a date.
It's not a date.
Right after the not a date.
Right after the not a date.
Is that the answer, Sophia?
Is that the answer?
What?
Right after the not a date.
Yeah. She
Okay.
says 2 days
Wait,
after
why'd you
the
say?
first date.
Yeah.
She says 2 days, so it's like
Okay.
that counts. That's
Okay.
Yeah. That's-
Yeah.
But I'm saying, it's not like.
At least I didn't yell at her at a rehearsal.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
It's a love story.
Yeah, definitely love story.
Okay.
She said yes.
She did.
Baby, just say yes. She did. But sorry, what's the?
Okay. When did you know you were in love, or when did she think
When does she think?
Come
that
again?
you knew you were in love?
When did she think?
So, see,
that
I asked
we
her
knew that?
when she thought you were in love.
Oh.
So now you have to guess what she thought you
Okay.
were in love.
Somebody loves me. Just have a whole sound.
I feel like we could make like 10 minutes out of you guys singing. It's like
I'm all for this.
No one said it was a bad idea. Okay, when did she think
Yes.
that I
You.
thought that she thought that I thought?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
When did she
When does she think
think that we thought
we
I
thought
thought
we were in love with them?
When did
Yeah.
When
Well,
were-
okay,
she think you were in
listen,
love
there
with
can be no wrong answer because I know the answer. So, but it's
Well,
if she
you have to
knew
guess what she
whatever she's
thinks.
guessing, okay, perfect. If anybody understands it, great.
You made these questions.
All right. All right. Oh boy. Okay, that's tough. I know when I did was we were going somewhere, and she had to drive me because I had to like do some paperwork or something, and I was going to like a concert performance thing,
Yeah.
and the song. She's a yellow, she's everything, or whatever comes on, which ended up being the song we danced to and stuff.
The country song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it like talks about like how like I don't know,
Sad
something
puppy
about like
again.
her getting.
Aww.
No, we don't need to keep putting the aw sound effects in, but talk about something about like she gets hangry or something like that. I do too. It's fine, but like it was like, oh, this is perfect. And I was like, it's either that or she went to my family's to help with like a baking day or something, and I couldn't be there, but she went by herself.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
so,
awkward.
but yeah,
That's-
it's one of
that's
those
good,
things, I
that's good.
think.
Okay, well, that's a 2-point loss for Dennis.
Ooh.
2-point
You
loss.
gave 2 options and neither of them were correct.
So it was just
Like,
negative
deduct
2. The
Can we
counting
do
on this.
-2? Wah, wah,
Oh
wah.
my goodness!
Wow.
Stop with the sound effects.
Wow.
She says this one. Oh, I love this one. When she put a picture of her in your
Nope.
apartment.
I repeat
You-
this.
okay,
No,
you-
I know
I
the
rebuke
story
this.
is.
You
Nope.
claimed you didn't like it, but after looking at it every day, you had to fall in love with her. Also, you tried to take it down, but she kept putting it up, and it is hanging in your house to this day.
Is
It
it?
is hanging in the house. Listen, all right. This is bunch of crap here. That's what this is. All right, bunch of crap. All right, she was hanging out at the apartment quite a bit because her friend was there.
The friend.
And before we're even really just friends, all we knew of each other was like the one time I yelled at her, whatever, a couple years before that or something.
Ouch.
And so like,
It's really rocky. But
okay, it's.
I mean, it's all good now. It's all good now.
Yeah, it's all great. But she she starts putting this picture of her like from camping or something, and like she's like, oh, we're gonna be best friends, and it's gonna be because of this picture, and I'm like, no, we're not. We're not gonna be. No, it doesn't work that way. And then eventually, like when we start dating stuff, she's like, well, this is what's gonna make you fall in love with me. This picture, it keeps reappearing. I keep taking the picture out. I threw away the picture at one point, and it just magically showed up again. So no, I'm done. No, this is nonsense. Nonsense. I will not accept. No.
Well, I don't know.
You just take my side on everything, so I don't know. It's fine.
I had to think what she thought. I knew before we went on our first date, but I think she would say I knew from the first date.
What? Okay, well.
What did she say?
She said probably even before our first date.
That's what I just said!
Then you said, but I thought
she.
she would said, so his final answer was that it was.
No.
Sorry, Mr. Sprouse.
No, I had the right answer.
No.
I'm so upset about the other things, so I'm giving him the point. All right, I
Okay.
edit this thing.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Too many questions. That's my biggest pet peeve. I'm a teacher.
Really? Okay.
I think it's too many questions.
Well, Leslie, the wonderful, beautiful Leslie, said he doesn't have everything I do is perfect, but if I had to pick one, it would be when I don't have a plan for dinner.
Yeah. I get hangry. I really do.
You do get
Oh.
I
hangry?
get hangry.
I feel like
I
that would make a lot of
understand
sense,
that.
like
Yeah.
in class all the time, like every day.
I'm not hangry in
Are you
class.
sure? Like
might need
more
a
like
little
jazz
snack.
choir in the morning.
Need a little snack.
How about the ketchup in your fridge?
Just might need some crackers or something.
Well, there's some
Just-
ketchup in the fridge.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, great. What's
Are you
your
hangry now?
what's your pet peeve?
Oh, she would probably say when the dishwasher's loaded incorrectly. There is a right way. No, I
There is
hate
a
it.
right way?
I can't stand it. She did do it one time, and I go, "Who loaded this dishwasher? Like, what did I do this? I did this so wrong." And she goes, "I loaded it." And I'm like, "Oh no, it's great. Never mind. Everything's fine."
Ironically, she said excessive questions would be yours.
Really?
What is her biggest pet peeve?
When things are set to happen at a certain time and they don't happen exactly at that time.
Is that what she says?
This says people who stop in the middle of store aisles or
that
people
bothers me
being
too.
late. So
Yeah.
that's kind of
So late,
being
yeah.
yeah.
Being
so
late.
that.
Store aisles is the one. Yeah, she hates that one too. That's
Okay.
why she doesn't go to the store.
You should get a half point for that.
No, he gets full.
You're an
points.
adult.
Yeah,
Okay, full points.
I think I'm gonna be wrong because there's too many to count that I do, but I think it's. I'm just being honest.
I know you are.
I think it's probably not communicating well.
Okay. You want to elaborate on that?
I think in general
Let's
not
dive-
communicating. This is as deep as it gets right now.
Okay. She said when he says I don't know for everything.
Communicating.
Oh, everything is all caps, by the
communicating.
way.
Yeah. There will be a point where I'm just like, I don't know. I made too many decisions. I don't know.
What's the worst date you two have gone on?
Oh no.
Could have gone on or have
have
gone on. Oh no.
We went to KFC
Mm-hmm.
in Anderson, and like we went
That's
into
probably
KFC.
right there. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, you went in? Oh my
Into
gosh,
KFC.
That is wild.
All
I can't
right.
believe it.
This is before COVID. This is when people went to restaurants.
We're calling KFC a restaurant?
I know it didn't. It was unclean. It was a whole thing. They still had buffet there and stuff. I don't think either of us ordered the buffet, but I was just sitting there and I just
Sorry.
I just kept saying I'm sorry. I kept saying I'm sorry the whole time. I think that was
yeah.
the worst one. I think it might have been that one, although I think I'm wrong.
Okay. Okay. So she has two things, and neither of them are the ones you said.
Oh no.
Do any
Oh
of us-
no.
She says either the time you talked about the dome the whole time. This
dome?
one,
Our
this one's coming out.
first date.
the-
Listen, all right.
listen.
On Anderson's campus, there's this dome. Cacaw. All right, and it was a part of my childhood. And so on our first date, technically, or first time when we were dating or whatever in college, like we were walking around Anderson. I was dehydrated after a concert, and I kept going on and on about this dome and how much it meant to me or whatever. It was bad. Never mind. Go.
You
Just
don't
go.
justify
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then the other one is This one's getting a little hung. Or when he cancels his dates, claiming he's too tired and doesn't want to go out.
You're too tired.
I'm too tired.
Oh, you too
Friday night
tired?
date night does not happen for me.
That's okay.
Well, I'm too tired.
That's your fault.
That's like sad.
No,
That's, like,
you know whose
pathetic.
fault it is? All y'all's.
Yeah,
All right.
I
Doing
can-
this.
yeah, I can
doing
agree
this.
with that.
You scheduled it.
Many dates have been canceled after tea time.
Okay. Okay.
All right. What was yours?
I'm gonna give a bold answer. I'm gonna say there wasn't one.
Yeah, that's right. You have 3 bad dates and he has none. We just like
None.
edit counter.
None.
What is the best date?
Best date.
Best date.
The best date?
Okay, I'm gonna say the
wait.
dome date. All right, because we then went to this place called Helios, and she claims that it was all magical because there were twinkly lights and all this stuff. This is after I'd gone on about the dome, and that's where I asked her if she wanted to go out or whatever the kids call it.
Go
So
steady.
I'm claiming that one.
You were really not that good at this. It says, the first time at Cheesecake Factory when you had to wait 2+ hours for a table and ended up sitting on the floor, but you
sat
went to
on the
Barnes and Nobles that day, so.
Oh, well,
not
there you
good.
go.
Yeah.
You sat on the floor.
Yeah, we sat on the floor because we had to
That's-
wait. We didn't, reserve.
I mean, if you
anything.
get
Oh.
the food,
We're young and
Why
stupid.
would you
I came
go
up with
to Cheesecake
a.
Factory, not reserve. It's always so big.
Listen, I don't know. It was
It's
one of my
back
first
there.
times going. Yeah, and
Okay.
I
All the
created a
time.
children's book. It's called Billy the Bloated Boat. All right, what was your best date?
Am I telling her favorite date?
It just says the best date.
The best date. Okay.
That you
so
should've gone on.
I think it was the first birthday I got to spend with her. I think it was her birthday date in 2021.
She says you took her to a cat cafe where you got coffee and could play with
I
cats.
did. I took her on no, we did that in the summer. I'm very wrong on this question, but I did.
Good.
I forgot we
Okay.
did that. Yeah, we went to a cat cafe in Indy. You could adopt the cats. We didn't bring one home, but you could order your coffee and then you go sit in the cats and you just, you spend time. You read a book. You can pet the cats.
Goodness.
You play with them. It was a great time.
Yeah. What does your husband do that annoys you?
I will sing constantly, and I will not stop singing when we're home. Like I will any song that comes up
Okay.
that's in my head. Or I'll start conducting in my sleep.
In your sleep.
Yeah.
You
Buddy.
like do this in your sleep? You're like,
Yeah, like I'll start hearing a song. I'll start doing rehearsals apparently. I'll talk in my sleep and start. The other day I was
Hey
talking
everyone, we're
about
Shorty Gun.
yeah,
Sharp, like what?
like yeah. The other day we did CD charts and I was like, all right, altos up. Like apparently this is what she told me. Like I was like, altos, all right, up. You guys now go sit in those seats or whatever. And then I'll have a song in my head and I'll start conducting in my sleep. So.
She says when he doesn't answer my texts, even though I know he sees them and they're emergency level calls.
Okay, these are not emergency. Every question is emergency. You know what? She's right.
She's right.
She's right.
She's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, mine.
Yes.
Something I do that annoys her. I apologize too much.
Okay. Okay.
Is that what the answer is?
No.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay, that's what she's told me I do.
Well, at first she says it's too early in our marriage to ask this, laughing face. But then she actually gives one. So then she says he leaves things in the middle of the floor and leaves his shoes all over the place.
Yeah, I do.
The shoes.
Yeah.
You gotta have a shoe.
No. Listen, if I walk in the door, I'll take a couple steps. It could be 5 steps. It could be 20 steps. I'll meander around the house, and at some point, my shoes will come off
Oh,
because
my
I kick
goodness.
them off, and that's where they're gonna stay until tomorrow morning when I put them back on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right, next question.
Something interesting. Okay. What is her favorite quality about you?
I would hope that she said that I make her laugh, but I think that's laughable. So let's. I've lost all faith in this.
Do you want is that your answer?
Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay. This one's kind of sweet. She says his smile.
That's I'll give you that one.
Okay.
That's
I'm getting
sweet.
pity points now.
Yeah,
That's nice.
That's nice.
Well, you're right behind, so it doesn't really matter. What is her favorite thing about you?
Favorite thing about me,
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
She says she hates it. I think my sense of humor, is what she would say.
Okay. Okay. Clearly, you both think you're very funny, but
I
you're not.
I don't
very
think
didn't
about
say
it.
I
So,
was funny.
It's not a think. It's a no.
Okay.
I don't have to think
Well,
about
Came
it.
with
Clearly
the
they
package.
like
It
other
said
things about you
batteries not
better.
included, funniness included.
That's like not funny at all.
Although her word to describe me at the wedding was passionate,
That's true.
because she said I was very passionate about everything I do.
Okay. Well, she says your ability to be confident yet humble.
Mine? Wow.
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
Wow. Look at that.
That's high praise right there.
Next one is, what is your nickname for her?
I call her by her last name a lot.
Okay. Which
Like,
is?
Bowman. I'll be like, Bowman.
Okay.
Like, because in the office, what's his name? We call,
Oh,
what's her name? Beasley.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
her- Yeah.
Jim and Pam.
Yeah, Jim and Pam. So I call her Bowman. Is that what she?
Okay. Yeah, she put Bowman or
Or Nessie?
Nessie.
Yeah.
Nessie.
I didn't give her that nickname, no.
Nessie, yeah. Well, that's her YouTube channel,
I know.
which my mom and I watch sometimes.
Yes.
It's really
Nessie
good.
Reed's great. Thanks
I love
for
your YouTube
plugging
channel. It's
Need
great.
the help.
I don't think I have one.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I'm
You don't
tired
call
of
me
this.
nicknames.
This is
Okay,
rigged.
okay.
The fact you just get with no. It's
Okay,
no.
Mine are not
ready? Last
answers.
one,
That's
last
hard.
Last one?
question.
Okay.
This is
I
for
could win
5
it.
points.
5 points? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. For the win.
Yeah. Who made the first move?
Ooh.
I don't know. With this little picture crap, she'll say that she did. Boy, that's tough.
That is a tough question because I could see how this could go either way.
Yeah. I feel like she did, but I also feel like I did. I'm gonna go big and say I did.
You really suck at this game.
No! No! What?
Okay, she said, me. If he argues, remind him that it was a Disney movie marathon we had, and I
was.
flat out asked him if we could date, and he said he needed to wait a week since his family would be in town. Spoiler, it ended up being less than a week, and his family loves me. Mic drop.
Not all of this is true.
Are we
This
sure?
is-
I think it.
Not all this is true.
Your wife's pretty
Are
truthful.
you gonna sit here and tell your wife that she's wrong?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I assume she watches these, right? Like
Oh,
she's
she
gonna see
watches it before anyone else does. She's the one that
Yeah.
approves of it. And now, in my defense, I did say, I think she might have. And that's exactly what I was thinking about, but I didn't remember how that exactly went down, but that's about right. So,
it. This one's
all right, Skippy.
This
take
is
it
a
home.
tricky one to
Skippy.
answer because she initially did reach out first with a message, but then it wasn't reciprocated on my end until much later. So
okay. This
Watch it be
is
word for
not
word,
the
though.
simplest answer.
it's not. I know it's
Yeah.
not.
She didn't give the simplest answer.
No.
So
I would say that she was interested first. She expressed interest first.
Okay.
But as soon as I was interested, she backed off.
Okay.
And then I had to convince her to be back to being interested.
You know, let's change these to 10 points. He wins by like 15. Basically, he said me technically, and then I decided I didn't want to, so he actually had to make the first move.
Ha!
So
I'm so done with you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
So-
Fine. In my defense, all right, all his stuff has happened a lot sooner. Right? We've
Yeah.
gone through
You
a
don't want to
pandemic.
hear it.
We've
Listen.
gone through a pandemic since most of this stuff. We've
Listen.
gone through.
yeah.
You may not have won, but there's still a prize for you.
I'm surprised.
I got you some ketchup.
I'm stupidest thing.
No, Mr. Denson is right. Like you can remember this stuff better because it was happened.
No, I think that's not necessary. We don't need
That's
to.
not necessary. All right, fine.
Okay,
Whatever.
that's
It was fun though. Thank you so much for being on here.
Of course.
And so we got to do the awkward handshake thing.
No.
This is weird. And you get stop it. Your fist bump? You want to do your fist bump?
Yeah, there we go.
Fist bump wrong. And we gotta have you on. I told Thomas we gotta have you on as well, so we can talk more. Man, this is
Yeah.
too much fun.
Oh,
I'm
it's a lot.
sure the viewers would love this.
Really
Sophia,
appreciate it.
thank you for running the
You're
thing.
so welcome.
Would you like to do the out? You have to do
I
it
would love to
correctly.
do.
You
I don't know how to do
have
it correctly, but I'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. See ya next time on the next one. Winky, winky.
No, come to my
Future
camera.
is
Come to my
bright.
ca- yeah, no, go to my camera. Go to my camera. And as I always
What do you
say,
even say?
as I always say,
What do you say?
the future is very bright.
That's what I said.
With you guys. This is never happened.
All right, Siri.
Oh my god.
Siri.
I said it every.
I can't believe you. I can't. I can't.